When I was in prison, I was mostly a model inmate. Excuse me, I was mostly a model inmate because my sentence is 11 to life, you know what I'm saying? And if you got a sentence like mine and you actually want to get out of prison, you better behave. So that wild version of me that went into prison at the age of 21, I had to completely shed all that and become a new individual so that I can actually be released from prison and actually not only be released, but have the ability to stay out here as a tax-paying citizen, law-abiding citizen. But anyway, what I was going to say too is while I was in there were a lot of trying situations because there are people who will try you and people who don't like to see you have peace, people who don't like to see you have joy. They will try you. And the way I remedied that situation, I would have my glasses on. And I used to use this analogy when I was incarcerated. And what I would tell people is, in a sense, metaphorically, I would say that on the lenses of my glasses, all my children are etched into the lenses of my glasses like hieroglyphics. They're etched in there. So when I put my glasses on, before I see you, the confrontation that you're presenting, the negativity that you're presenting, the obstacle you're trying to present for me, or anything that you're trying to do to throw me off course because you don't like the fact that I'm at peace. Instead of me responding, excuse me, instead of me responding toward negativity with negativity, I would always look. And before I see that problem, I see my children. So I see my children first. Then I see that problem. And then that gives me the opportunity to make a decision on what's most important. To go over here and get involved in this negativity and feed back negativity out of pride to try to show somebody who's the toughest or whatever and what you don't stand for, and you got rules and principles and whatever it may be, especially those dumb prison rules. It's like this. I had to tell myself, unless I'm prepared to call every single one of my children from prison one at a time and have a conversation with them individually, that there's some negativity going on, there's somebody bothering me, somebody trying me, and I have to let you know that I'm gonna have to show this person that I ain't to be messed with. But by my doing that, showing this person I ain't to be messed with, it's gonna ruin my opportunity to come out sooner. It's gonna make me stay later. So unless I'm willing to have that discussion and basically tell my children, me dealing with this situation the way I wanna deal with it, to fight fire with fire, is more important than my relationship with you. So we basically have to tell our children that. And if we're not willing to tell our children that, but we're willing to behave in there in such a way where it puts us in a bad predicament to where we cannot get out to our children and family and loved ones and freedom and just a normal life, if you're not prepared to do that, but yet you still want to behave that way, you're a coward. Straight up, you're a coward. If you're not man enough or woman enough to tell your children that you're about to trick off more time, that you're about to put more situations in front of them, regardless of the situations that we already put in front of them before we all came to prison. Me too. I was out here living a ratchet life. I had 5 children when I went to prison for murder. That means I was only concerned about me. And so since then, I've had conversations with my children. I never lied to my children about why I was in prison. I told them from the gate what it was. They knew the whole time. And the point is, I wanted to hold myself accountable. So now that I'm out here, the children who were babies when I went to prison are now adults. And I'm in contact with all of them, and I have a good relationship with all of them. They all love me and respect me, and they know I love and respect them. That's a beautiful thing. And to be able to come back to society after 14 years and 2 months and be welcomed back by your children, that's paradise in itself almost, you know. So anyway, like I said, still to this day, I'm wearing my glasses. Even out here in society, my eyes see my children before they see you. And so it's filtered through that. And when I see a situation where I could decide to go left and be the old person that always got myself in trouble, mind you, I'm about to turn 50 next month, so I better behave and act my age, not my shoe size, as they would say, you know. But the bottom line is, I'm just looking for some of my union brothers. The bottom line is, yeah, I tell my children what's up. There's a lot of things to this day that I still ignore, to this day. But like I said, if you're out here in society and you live in that life that can get you locked up, as we call it, we're taking a penitentiary chance, just know it's like this. If you're playing cat and mouse with law enforcement, it's not a matter of if you'll be caught, it's when you will be caught. And we always get caught at the most inconvenient time. We always get caught when we say, this is going to be my last run. This is going to be my last lick. And that's when the devil reels us into that trap. And next thing you know, we back in there on the inside looking stupid and trying to call everybody and their brother from in there, asking for something, complaining about something, wanting the world to stop what they doing, want the whole world to stop and focus on you. Nonsense, and it's not going to happen.